At the beginning of the film, we see a boy named Will who tells us about himself. I was studying, and because I always wanted to know about the history of America, that's why I studied. For now, I have left it. And now I will know everything about America. For now, I am going to a village where a very big business of buffalo skin is done. There is a lot of market for this thing, in which I am also very interested. I also want to know about it. The time is 1874, when Will reaches that small village named Butcher's Crossing, which is also the name of this film. Now Will comes here and takes a room for himself. Then he met a dealer who was the biggest dealer of buffalo skin. He used to sell skin to people in the market. He now tells the dealer about himself. My name is Will. I am the son of your friend. A few years ago you and my dad used to be very good friends. Saying this, he gives his dad's house to the dealer. Then the dealer was very happy to meet him. He tells him that I have come here to understand the Americans. I want to know them. The dealer says that yes, your dad was a very good friend of mine. But son, right now there is a protest going on here. The situation is bad in the evening. So I can't even keep you a job right now. To which Will says, no, you are misunderstanding. I don't want a job. In fact, I just want to understand how you hunt the buffaloes. What happens in that whole process? Hearing this, the dealer was shocked. He says, son, what you are thinking is that this job is not so easy. In the future, you have to see all those things in life. And this useless thing is not included in those things. Will says, no uncle, this is my hobby. I have to see this thing at any cost. Saying this, he leaves from here. Now he came to a bar from there, where a very big hunter named Miller was sitting. Will comes to him, and says that you look like a very big and dangerous hunter of buffaloes. Sir, I also want to go hunting with you. I understand everything very quickly. Now Miller, who understood that Will had come here to see things, makes Will sit next to him. When the owner of the bar brings alcohol for him, he tells Miller that I had also talked to the dealer about this. But he clearly refused. Miller says, yes, it is like that. Actually, you are old now, so Will asks, where are you going to hunt this time? Miller replied that, after completing a week's journey, a mountainous area would come. We will go there this time to hunt, because there are thousands of wild buffaloes there. But on this mission, we will need a lot of weapons and things. Will asks how much will be spent on all this. Miller says that it will cost up to $600, but don't worry guys, when we come back we will benefit from thousands of dollars. After thinking a little, Will says that the reason I came here today is because of my passion. And passion has no value. Money does not mean anything to me on this mission. So I am ready for it. On which Miller joins hands with him, and fixes this deal. And now people meet again, and drink alcohol. At night Will came back to the bar, where people were happy to dance and sing. Will was told by the owner of the bar that he liked you very much. And he felt strange. He leaves from here. The next day, when he came to the bar, Miller introduced Will to his two companions. He points to one side and says, this is my companion Skinner. After hunting the buffaloes, he works to remove the skin from their bodies. And the second companion is a cook who will work with us to cook food on this journey. Skinner tells Miller here that in the mountainous area where you are going to hunt, it is very difficult to go there. And it is full of dangers. Because the road is very long, in which there are a lot of dangers of storms, robberies, and ravages. Miller says that it will be very beneficial for us to go there. Because it is countless in thousands. Skinner says, okay, fine. But I don't care about this. I will take $60 for my work. Apart from this, how much profit do you earn? I don't want a share of it. On which Will and Miller both agree. In the afternoon of the same day, Skinner and Miller set out for hunting. The four people were moving forward with their luggage. Miller knew the way, so he was moving ahead. They stop on the way and hunt. Then the cook cooks for them. And these people who were tired of traveling, took food to quench their hunger. The next day, when they were starting this journey again, Skinner felt like Miller was starting to forget the way. But still, they keep moving ahead behind him. And this journey of theirs goes on for many days. One day these people reach a house. When they go inside, they see that there is a dead body in the house. Seeing this, everyone gets very scared. When these people were in the desert, a woman came there, sitting on a horse carriage. She asks for help from these people. But Miller tells her to go away from there. Will says that I feel this poor woman is helpless. We should help her. But Miller refused. Seeing this, the woman takes out her gun. Then Miller before that passes the gun and says, "Go away from here quietly. Otherwise I will shoot you and finish you." So now the woman has to go from there. Skinner explains to Will why we didn't assist her. He had to say that such women, after killing people, steal their belongings. And Miller started looking around. It seemed like he was confused about where to go, which Skinner had also noticed. So now he has to say, "Miller, I know you have forgotten the way. And now I don't know where you will take us." Miller says there is no such thing. I am very well aware of this place, and see, I will take you to the right place. Skinner says, "But there is a problem. Our water is over. During the journey ahead, if we do not get water, then we may have to face a lot of difficulty. And now people are moving forward again." Miller was trying to understand the way. So now these people were in a bad state because of thirst. The worst condition is Will's condition. He was feeling very weak. When his horse was passing through the river, Will's condition got so bad that he fell into the pond. In the meantime, he starts thinking about Bansu and the owner of the bar. Seeing this, Miller quickly comes to him. He says, "Be brave. Take care of yourself. Stay with us. If you are separated from us, then you will get lost here." And now that they had gotten the water from this pond, she was very happy. She went ahead after quenching her thirst. And now these people had almost reached that mountain area. And because this place was high and low, with great effort, they pushed their cars and luggage up. After which, they come right in front of the mountain area where they have to go. Miller says this place is absolutely right. We live here. And because she had reached her destination, she was very happy. Here among these thousands of people, Bansu was seen. But because she was very tired, she said that today we would rest. We will go hunting tomorrow. But Miller tells them that after resting a little, they should make their own preparations. Skinner asks Will here, "How do you feel about coming here?" The villain says, with a smile, that everything is very good. I am feeling very good. And I feel that it will be a lot of fun to hunt here. Then he asks Miller, "Why do you like to hunt? Although there is no guarantee of getting money out of it, there can also be a loss. Still, you do this work. Why?" But Miller does not answer his question at the moment. The next day, Miller started preparing his bullets to hunt Bansu. He was filling them with dangerous gunpowder and poison. Seeing this, Will came to him. With a lot of interest, he starts looking at all this. Miller tells him that when we are hunting Bansu, that thing is very difficult. It takes a lot of effort. The first effort is this that you are seeing. It takes a lot of effort to fill the bullets with poison. There is also a lot of danger in the hunting area. And this is the thing I like the most. This is the reason I hunt Bansu. Because this thing is a game for me. And I like to play with danger. Now, when he came to a place, there were thousands of Bansu there. Miller shoots a buffalo with his target. Now the bullet hit him, but he started running again. Will says, "Oh, you missed your target." Then Miller says with great confidence, "Son, I never miss a target." There is no question that Miller's target was missed. And now, when Will sees it, he falls unconscious due to the effect of the poison. After which Miller targets many more buffaloes and hunts them. As soon as he sees them, a lot of buffalo corpses are placed there. Seeing this, Will also enjoys it a lot. That's why he also prepares a gun for himself. And now they both kill a lot of buffaloes together, which gives them a lot of fun. When Skinner came to the pile of corpses and started removing everyone's skin, he was also teaching Will this thing. Many days passed like this when these people used to take the skins of the Bansu themselves while collecting them. Will sees that when Cook is cooking for Skinner, he mixes something in it. He had done this many times before, which seemed strange to Will, but he ignored it. When the two people were sitting together at night, Will said to Miller, "I think we should get out of here now." Which Miller clearly refused. She says the hunt has just begun. Boys, there is still a lot ahead. Skinner's health started getting worse as soon as he ate. He had severe stomach pain. The next day, Will hunts his first prey himself, but he was in pain because blood came out of his mouth. After that, he and Miller together hunted a lot of buffaloes. Skinners also take out their skin. Then he says to Miller that we have also hunted a lot of buffaloes and removed their skins. And now we should get out of here. Hearing this, Miller got angry. He says that I will decide when we will leave from here. If you don't leave here before I hunt, then I will kill you. Saying this, Miller hunts a lot of buffaloes along with their skins. And so they spent a few more days here. Here Miller used to hunt about 100 buffaloes in a day. And here Skinner's health started getting worse. He has severe stomach pain. And this was happening because of what the cook used to mix in his food. And now Will's health has also started getting worse. On the contrary, he started missing the people he used to see, along with Miller and the owner of the bar. So he used to see his sister, who was being hunted, and now he has spent 3 weeks here. At night Skinner says that we have been here for only 3 weeks, whereas we had to stay here for only 1 week and hunt. Hearing this, Miller gets very angry. He screams. Skinner says that doesn't say much. Okay, we have to leave from here. Otherwise, we will not be able to reach our village in 3 weeks. Now Miller says that nothing of this sort will happen. Okay, don't think too much. And we are not even leaving from here. Because I know when winter starts. On which Skinner gets angry. He says, Miller, you have gone mad. You want to hunt every single buffalo here. This is not possible. Seeing this, Miller also gets angry. He shuts his mouth, kills him, and throws him down. Then he says to Will that Skinner is right. We should leave from here. Miller replies, I have come to hunt here. And until it is complete, I, you, or anyone else cannot leave from here. The next day, the hunt for Miller started again. On the ground, in many places, there used to be a lot of dead bodies. A little ahead from there, Miller says that I am going ahead from here to hunt. Because there must be around 200 buffaloes. Saying this, he moved ahead. Actually, there were many buffaloes. But because of his madness, Will was also worried. He says that you have gone mad with the hunt for your buffaloes. But now Miller started shooting at the buffaloes from a distance. Afraid of that, he started running away from there. Then Miller also started following him. But the buffaloes, who had a very fast speed, ran away. And with this, Miller gets very angry. He throws everything at his companions. Now that's when snow fell from the sky on Will's hand. That is, winter has started. As soon as he saw it, there was a snowstorm. That's why these people start packing their things. And because in the beginning, it was very cold, that's why Will could not handle it. And because Will's health started deteriorating, that's why Miller put him under the skin of the buffaloes. Now, after a long time, this storm has stopped, and these people have started preparing to leave. Miller says that we should not die from the cold. So for this, we need fire here. That's why these people are burning fire there as soon as possible. Miller says, I told you, let's leave. Look, winter has come. Now we are stuck here, Will says, but we can still leave from here. Because in the snow, we can't move forward with our stuff. And now we have to wait for the winter to end. Before that, there was no question of us leaving from here. Will says we will walk slowly and try to leave from here. Miller says again that this is also not possible, because as soon as we move forward, there will be a storm again. So we have to stay there. And in this case, the worst condition will be yours. That's why now we have no choice but to wait. And now many days have passed. And now Miller doesn't stop hunting. He kills the buffalo and brings them to him. As always, after taking cocaine, Skinner's stomach starts hurting. But more than before. The next day, when Will came to this place, he saw a buffalo standing in front of him, which was not there the next moment. Because there was no buffalo there. This was just his imagination. Because his journey was disturbing him so much that now he was wondering when the winters would be over. Hearing this, Skinner got angry because his stomach was in bad condition. And now, one day Skinner gets the medicine that Cook used to mix in his food. After taking it, his stomach started hurting. Skinner brings the medicine to Cook and shows it to him. He says, oh, so you used to mix this in my food. That's why I was thinking that by taking only your food, I used to feel the pain. And then he died. Seeing this, Miller and Will came here. Skinner told them everything. He says he did all this because he tried to kill me by mixing that medicine in my food. Miller says now we have to bury him. The next morning, they buried Cook. Being sad, they start missing him. Now the winter is over, and the next season starts. As the years went by, they started moving forward in the mountains. Miller says this time we will go to Butter's Crossing and become rich. We will make a lot of profit. And now they were going to pass a ravine. Because of their height, they were facing a lot of trouble. And then the horse gets separated from their car, which causes Skinner and the car to fall into the ravine. And in this accident, Skinner dies. Seeing this, both felt bad. And the next day Will left for his journey so that he could know more about America, for which he came, which was his mission. It is said that in America there were around 60 lakh buffaloes. But people hunted them so much that now only 300 buffaloes are left. Which means a lot of buffaloes were hunted. And with this, the story of this film ends here.